Hello, Snakes. My name is Dante, and today it's Podcast Tuesday once again, and it's the last Aetherdrift spoilers podcast. What we got? This time we're talking about the vehicles. All the spoilers have come out, by the way, so we're not getting bows again, sadly. Actually, I actually want to see bows in the form of races. That would be cool, but too bad we didn't. There. So yeah, they. So there's a lot of vehicles and mounts and stuff. So we're just gonna go over the. We're gonna go over the vehicles in this podcast. Who wants? So yeah, we got 10 vehicles. We're gonna talk about them, and yeah, this is the last uh spoilers podcast before pre-release this weekend. So yeah, let's just start with our combo, and then we got our non-bow, and yeah. Let's start with the combo. And it is combo. Where was it? Reality Chip, Sensei's Dividing Top, Psy, and Ashnod's Altar. So, yeah. The Sensei's Dividing Top of anything that just lets you cast it from the deck, let me just Bolus's Citadel, for example, is a really good one that works. Just functionally, Bolus's Citadel plus Sensei's Dividing Top is just a Yawgmoth's bargain without skipping your draw step as well. It's it's just crazy, man. And plus if you have and it just increases your storm count. But this combo is even better because Psy gives you infinite if you have to reconfigure the reality chip to Psy first of all. Sensei's Dividing Top. You draw a card, send it to the top. Cast it for you cast it for 1 mana. You create a Thopter. Draw a card, send it back to the top. Sacrifice your Thopter, adds 2 mana. So yeah. That's basically the combo. So you just infinite mana, infinite storm, just draw your whole deck, and you just gotta find a way to. Since it's colorless, you have to find a way to just filter it and turn it into all the colors. But that's basically our combo. Let's go to our non-bow, and we got. Days Undoing with Underworld Dreams. So Underworld Dreams makes it so that if the opponent draws a card, they take a damage. Now, people are thinking, oh, this with wheels, that's gonna deal a lot of damage. Days Undoing is one of the wheels that don't work with this. Why? Cause it ends the friggin' turn. So since the turn ends, that's it. You don't it's not gonna since it ends the turn, it's gonna kill the triggers because if you cast it on your turn, end the turn. which means max and hand size takes place, damage wears off, this turn effects, onto end turn event effects, and you exile all the spells from the stack, including Days Undoing. Like, some people forget that Days Undoing exiles itself if you cast it on your turn. And knowing it's a sorcery, unless you flash it in, you're casting it on your turn. So that's just a huge. So yeah, that's. I mean, if you want to actually do something with Days Undoing, use it with Narset. Narset, like, would stop the opponents from drawing more than one card. Pair it with Teferi, small Teferi, to give it flash, and there you go. Your opponent draws a card for a turn, do this, and then that's it. They lose their cards. It's insane. I mean, well, but yeah, just saying that is not a combo. That's a non-bo. So yeah, it's great. So yeah, that's basically our non-bo. Let's start with our number 10, and we got Thunderous Velocipede, a free mana 5/5 vehicle with trample. Your other vehicles enter with an additional +1 counter if they cost 4 or less. But otherwise it gets 3 +1 counter. So those larger vehicles will grow stronger. It will enter stronger than smaller vehicles. And smaller vehicles get like a boost, and larger vehicles get an even bigger boost. That's crazy, bro. I mean, well, to be fair, doesn't matter the size of the vehicles. They usually have the same +1, the same power and toughness. It's just that the smaller ones tend to use more crew than the larger ones. The larger ones tend to use less crew. I mean, it's just, well, it's interesting. But anyways, it's not a bad card. It's as crew free, so it's not that hard to crew. I mean, doesn't grow itself as it enters, but the other vehicles, I mean, it will grow them. So that's basically our number 10. Let's go to our number 9. And we got Possession Engine. This vehicle just steals a crew. I mean, it's a 5 mana 5/5 vehicle. When it enters, steal a creature for as long as you control the vehicle. Cannot attack or block. Which means, word of advice, you use this to basically crew the Possession Engine. It's a crew free. Can't attack or block, but you can still crew with it. You can still activate its abilities. You can still trigger the stuff. I mean, the idea behind this is that you steal the opponent's creature and you use it to drive this vehicle. And yeah, it's just interesting. So, but yeah, that's basically the number 9. Really cool. You can steal some nice stuff, and yeah. So that's basically number 9. I mean, let's go to our number 8. Oh wait, just imagine stealing. If you steal, this would steal the Oculus in Standard or Pioneer. So you steal Oculus or Phoenix. I mean, and that's it. I mean, you can start with the Oculus. Just start manifesting Dread. That's just crazy. But yeah, let's just go to our number 8, and we got Crypt Caller Chariot, a 4 mana 5/5 vehicle with menace whenever you discard one or more cards, create that many tap 2/2 zombies and crew for 2. So eventually, this is another vehicle that can crew itself. So yeah, it's really cool, and and yeah. So you just, I mean, the issue is that they enter tap, so you cannot straight away crew with it. But it's just gonna, it's because if you discard more than one card, you're gonna create more zombies. I mean, it's like reverse waste knot, which there is a card, like I think it was Bone Miser. Hold on, Bone Miser, right? I mean, which is basically reverse waste knot. But but the issue is that you're just gonna, is that it. I mean, it doesn't matter what you discard, you got 2/2 zombie. You don't have to discard creatures to get zombies. They enter tapped. But if you discard land or non-creature non-land, you still get the zombies. I mean, it's not sure better or worse than Bone Miser. I mean, this is a vehicle. It has menace and it's a bit larger. I mean, you need to crew it, but with one zombie, that's enough. So, yeah. I'd say it's debatable. But at least we have a Bone Miser we can actually use in Standard, Pioneer, Modern even. Because Bone Miser is not even Modern League. It's a friggin' Commander card. I mean, Bone Miser is actually in the special guest. I mean, for the set. It's crazy. I mean, but it's not actually, but it's not in the main set. Would be cool if it was in the main set. But let's go to our number 7. And we got first we got the Mole Drifter. Then we got the No Drifter. And now we got the Hole Drifter. Now, this is objectively worse than Mole Drifter and No Drifter. It's a 5 mana free 2 vehicle. With flying, when it enters, draw 2 cards. Crew for free. What? So, in case if you don't know, Mole Drifter is a 5 mana 2/2 with elemental flying, which when it enters, draw 2 cards. But you can evoke it for free mana. Which means, for free mana, you can just draw the 2 cards, but the creature would just get sacrificed. I mean, Mole Drifter started out as a common. And then it got then it consistently got uncommon reprints. I mean, it was first from Lorwyn, Dual Decks, Jace versus Chandra, also common. FNM promo, that's a different art. It's just a promo. I mean, MTGO theme deck, that's also common. First ever Commander deck, also common. The MTGO promo, which is the FNM promo, is common. Modern Masters, OG Modern Masters was its first, like, when it got upgraded to uncommon. But Commander 2014 still had it at common. Dual Decks Anthologies came out, and it still was a common. Came back for Modern Masters 2, and it's uncommon. Commander 2015 upgraded to an uncommon. However, the Commander Anthology Volume 2 still has it at common. Commander 2018 has it uncommon. The list is the Commander Anthology version, which is common. But that's when, I mean, the official upgrade to uncommon happened in Modern Masters 2. Because that's when consistently it's been reprinted as uncommon. Because 2018, 2020, Commander Legends, MTGO promo, which is the Commander Legends extended art, Kaldheim Commander, that's when they were just printing it at uncommon. Well, Time Storm Remastered as a time shift, so it's actually a special rarity. But Forgotten Realms Commander, that was also uncommon. Jumpstart 2 had it at common though. That was different. There's the Secret Lair Mole Drifter, of course, which has a strange art, but well, Double Masters 2 has it uncommon with a brand new alter art, and Karloff Manor Commander has it uncommon. So yeah, I mean, this is basically, so yeah, Mole Drifter was common, upgrade to uncommon. No Drifter came out straight away as a rare. I mean, and it's just and it's from Modern Horizons free. Being a 7-mana 4/4 that outdraws the elemental. When you cast it, draw 2 cards. Flying Annihilator 1 and evoke for free mana. So No Drifter is a slightly superior version than Mole Drifter. I mean, it's harder to hard cast, but it's objectively better because evoking. Because if you evoke it, I mean, it's not an ETB trigger; it's a cast trigger. So to counter the card draw effect, you have to stifle it or consign it to memory, not counter it manually. And I mean, but Mole Drifter, I mean, you can countering the spell works just fine. I mean, but No Drifter is just different. And Hole Drifter is just like Mole Drifter, but cannot be evoked. A bit more expensive, as in you need 3 and 2 blues instead of 4 and a blue. Has 1 extra power, but you need to crew it for the same power. Oh my god. So, what else are we gonna get? We're gonna get Pole Drifter, School Drifter. I don't know. I mean, well, that's Hole Drifter. I can tell you, it's not gonna be a good card. Maybe for Standard or Seawood. I mean, that's the only formats I can see. I mean, this for Limited is not that bad, but anything other than Limited, nah. Let's go to our number 6. And we got Voyager Glide Car. A 1-mana 2/3 artifact vehicle. Enters, scry 1. Tap 3 of our untapped creatures you control. Unto end of turn, becomes an artifact creature and gains flying. Put a +1 counter on it. Cannot tap itself when you crew it. I mean, you can crew it for 1, like, but you can also crew free creatures, like any power. Like you can crew 0 power creatures, negative power creatures, and it will grow stronger and fly temporarily. I mean, it's like, this is friggin' Warden of the Inner Sky in vehicle form. I mean, this is just crazy. Because, I mean, you just tap the creatures, and boom, it becomes. And plus, but the best part is this is an instant speed effect. Warden of the Inner Sky, it's a sorcery speed effect. Doesn't scry you 1 when you do it, but does scry you 1 when it enters. Already stronger in base stats, but you need to crew it. But it's not bad. I mean, this works both in offense and defense, by the way. So it's that's the really cool thing. I mean, it's an instant speed crew effect. I mean, crew itself is instant speed, but this alternate crew cost is also instant speed. That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's Voyager Glide Card. Maybe, just maybe, Convoke has a new tool, but we're just gonna find out. Let's go to our number 5, and we got Marshall's Path Cruiser, a 3-mana 6/5 vehicle. When it enters, search a die for basic land, put in your hand, and shuffle. You have to reveal it, of course. The exhaust is basically Wooburg becomes an artifact creature, +2 +1 counters on it. Can crew for 5. So this is a sits 5 that you need 5 power, so it's only like 1 power advantage. Just pay attention to the power advantages. So this is like 1 power advantage in base stats, but can grow more and has the alternate cost. This is a 0 power advantage. This is a 3 power advantage. This is a 2 power advantage, and this is a 2 power advantage. So basically this is just a 1 power advantage. But if you exhaust it, boom, it becomes an 8/7 that doesn't need to be crewed. It stays as a creature forever. So exhaust can only be done once. But when you do it, it grows and stays crewed forever. As in, it just goes autopilot and boom, starts beating down the opponent. It's just crazy, man. I mean, that's Marshall's Path Cruiser for you. So yeah, that's basically. So, I mean, it's not the only vehicle in this set that does this. There is another one which I'm gonna review right now with you guys. So, please stay tuned. Number 4, we got. Not this one. I mean, continue. Stick around to the end, because there is another one. It's called. This is Dune Drifter. It's and white and a black free vehicle. When it enters, bring back an artifact or creature with MV. Aetherdrift from your graveyard to battlefield. Crew for 2. So this is a 1 power advantage. But the Dune Drifter can bring back the crew. What you used to crew the Dune Drifter could be brought back. I mean, it's not like there's no advantage you get from. I mean, it's just. I mean, it doesn't have haste, but you can but it still brings back an artifact or creature. It can bring back a vehicle, it can bring back an equipment, it can just anything. I mean, this could be useful in standard. I mean, I've seen Azorius reanimation decks that reanimate the Jin and Oculus, but Dune Drift. I mean, but if they splash in black or just play Esper, they could use Dune Drifter, right? I mean, maybe wrong, but this doesn't seem like a bad card. I mean, there's so many things you can do with Dune Drifter, and it's not that bad. I mean, hopefully it gets played in another format. I mean, modern? I don't know. I mean, for 2 mana, you're bringing back your Mots and your Motses, your Motson, yeah. I mean, you're bringing back your Motson. That's a Burrow of Mot, by the way. And you're also bringing back your what's it called? Oh, Bobble if needed. And I mean, and if somehow, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it might work, maybe not. Maybe there's like better options, but this is an artifact. Just saying, it's not an instant or a sorcery, so it does count, for Metalcraft and other stuff. But I mean, give me your thoughts on this. You think Dune Drifter's gonna be played in Breach decks? Let's just go to a number 3. We got. We got the Bree Beetle. It's a 4 mana 6/6 vehicle with trample. When it enters, drain your opponents for 3 life. Crew for 2. That's a 4 power advantage. Incredible. And not only that, I mean, it's just I mean, straight away already drains life from the opponent. But when you get like something small, like 2 1/1s or 1 2/2 or something, like 2/1 even, boom, you start beating the opponent down with a sit. And plus it has trample, so it's just insane, man. I mean, I mean, I don't know if that's gonna be playing in Golgari decks, but it wouldn't work that bad though. I mean, just you drain your opponents as they enter, and you start beating down your opponents later on with by making your 2/2 crew it into a sit-sits. It's just, well, the insane you get from Debris Beetle is just wow. But that's basically our number 3. I mean, let's go to our number 2. And we got Valor's Flagship, a 7-mana 7/7 legendary vehicle with flying, first strike, lifelink, crew free. That's 4 power advantage, cycling at 2 and a white. When you cycle it, create at 1/1 pilots that can saddle mounts and crew vehicles as though its power were 2 greater. So, Valor's Flagship, I mean, it doesn't summon its own crew for the vehicle, but it does. There is like, if you get too early, maybe even like too late, like you just dump all your mana and start spamming pilots. I mean, I don't think you're gonna crew any vehicles with this, but still, or saddle mounts. I mean, this could be played in Bronco for all you know. I mean, this saddles Bronco and boom, you start beating down the opponent, drain the life, and draw cards. But well, Valor's Flagship, I think, was it Decree? It's similar to the White Decree. I mean, it's in case you don't know, there was a long time ago that we had like in Scourge there were like 5 decrees: Decree of Annihilation, Decree of Justice, Decree of Pain, Decree of Savagery, and Decree of Silence. Well, Decree of Justice, what it did was that you create Eds for angels, for double Eds and 4 mana, but you could cycle for Eds and 3 mana, and that's basically our you just create Eds 1/1 soldiers. They're not pilots, but I mean, pilots are better than soldiers in this one. So yeah, that's basically our number 2. Let's go to our number 1, the one you've all been waiting for, and it is. You're expecting the other vehicle that turns itself into a creature? Well, guess what? It's not the vehicles, because I forgot to put it in. But anyways, this is the one you've all been waiting for, the last ride. A 1-mana 13/13 legendary vehicle with -X where X is your life total. 3 mana, pay 2 life, draw card. Crew 2. Basically, Death Shadows as a vehicle. Some people are saying it's better. Some people are saying it's worse. The thing is, this does not instantly die if you have more than 13 life, unless you crew it, of course. But this can be crewed for 2. So if we're going by basis, this is an 11 power advantage. But you're not gonna get that 11 power advantage, otherwise you're dead. I mean, the very best, that's 10 power advantage, because it will be a 12/12. But basically, this allows you, like, this is basically Death Shadow vehicle that's legendary and has and it's basically so yeah, that's basically, so it's legendary, it's a vehicle instead of a creature, so you need to crew it, but it won't die instantly if you play it early on. You can perfectly play this on turn 1 without worrying about anything. And it's a greed as well, so you can pay life and mana to draw cards. It's just insane. I mean, bro. So yeah, That's basically our number one. So this could be seen playing modern, maybe pioneer, but I mean, well, other way around. Pioneer, maybe modern. I mean, not sure about standard, honestly. But this could revive Death Showers in modern as an extra Death Shower. But once again, it's legendary, needs to be crewed, but it can draw you cards. So yeah, just let me know in the comments. Just are you gonna play any of these cards? Any cards you're interested in this set? I mean, doesn't have to be any of these 10 cards. Just let me know which card are you aiming to get at the pre-release. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Congratulations, you've reached the end of the podcast. So why don't you like and subscribe and follow if you haven't already. Share friends. Stay tuned to our next videos, streams, and podcasts. Podcasts will be live every Tuesday 4:30 GMT. So stay tuned to them. Watch my other videos too. And also, it's releases this weekend, by the way. So yeah, I will be uploading videos. The release probably. I'm going to the pre-releases, and yeah. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and bye.